B-ball fans out there, welcome as we get set to tip off another game from the Disney Sports Network. Looks like we got a sold-out crowd here today. The action from this game coming to you live from the Mickey Superstar Center. The continual coverage of this game is brought to you by TSN, the Disney Sports Network. Yo, don't touch that dial. You don't want to miss any of this exciting content. The teams are now warming up on the court. All right, let's hit the floor and get ready for the player introduction. The Space Nuts. Goofy, Herbert, ready. The Tiny Rockets. Huey, Dewey, Louie. Yo, keep your eyes open. This one's going to get exciting. The tension is definitely building as we wait for the game to start. And we are officially underway in the first quarter of the game. For the tip-off, the Tiny Rockets with a layup, spectabulous! Ready! Takes the shot, connection made! Inbound going to the Tiny Rockets. Louie! Layup, spectabulous! Cross-court pass! Yeah, it's rid of it! With a two-pointer! This is fantastic! Both teams are refusing to give it. Louie! With the layup! Spectabulous! Tossed into the Goof Master. Pass with it. Goofy shot is gone! Perfect timing! Dewey snags the ball. With the dunk, with the reverse dunk. Inbound going to the Space Nuts. Ready from way up high. Huey with a fantastic steal. Herbert, look, Huey with a layup. Perfect. Inbound going to the Space Nuts. A long pass. With a layup. Connection made. Inbound going to the Tiny Rockets. The ball is up. Who steals the ball? It's a great opportunity. Louie takes it away. Good jamming, baby. From way Herbert, dude. Goofy shot is gone. Okay, did you see that? Simply amazing. Inbound going to the Space Nuts. Huey snags the ball with the score of the with the dunk. This is quite a game. With the reverse dunk. Tossed into the Goof Master. Passes the ball. Huey. Strong steal. Triple dunk. Spectabulous. Oh, that was beautiful. Inbound going to the Space Nuts. Ooh, that pass is out. Dewey takes the ball away. Dewey. Way to throw it down. Tossed into the Goof Master. Gets rid of it. Yes! Inbound going to the Tiny Rockets. Dewey goes into the air. Louie snags the ball. There's the buzzer, and that's the end of the first quarter. The Space Nuts 8, the Tiny Rockets 23. In this quarter, the Tiny Rockets scored 23. The second quarter is underway. Ooh, that pass is high. Shot and score. Ooh, the ball's taking a beating out there. With the score of the Space Nuts. The Tiny Rock stops the ball. Ooh, the ball's taking a beating out there. Inbound going to the Space Nuts. Herbert has the ball back with the layup. It's fantastic. Ashton Huey brings the ball with the dunk. The Tiny Rockets are sizzling. Inbound going to the Space Nuts. A long pass. With a layup. This is fantastic. Inbound going to the Tiny Rockets. Passed into Dewey. From here, the ball goes to Huey. Huey with a layup. The Tiny Rockets are one step closer to victory. With the score up, the strong steal is not being guarded. From here, the ball goes to Dewey. Slams it back. The Tiny Rockets are sizzling. Inbound going to the Space Nuts. Tossed to the Goop Master. Passes the ball. Huey takes the ball away. Way to hold the ball. Huey with a layup. The Tiny Rockets are one step closer to victory. Inbound going to the shoots. Connection made. Inbound going to the Tiny Rockets. The ball is tossed into Huey. Huey! Oh, did you see that? Inbound going to the Space Nuts. A long pass. With the layup. It's fantastic. Inbound going to the Tiny Rockets. Triple dunk. Connection made. Huey is inbound going to the Space Nuts. Okay, that was totally unbelievable. A long pass. Knocks it away. Blocks the shot. Steal from Huey. The ball goes Huey with the layup. No one can stop him. Inbound going to the Space Nuts. Swats the ball away. Okay, did you see that? Simply amazing. Inbound going to the Space Nuts. Tossed into the Goop Master. There's the second quarter coming to an end. The Space Nuts. 16. The Tiny Rockets. 45. In this quarter, the Tiny Rockets scored 22. The third quarter has officially begun. The Tiny Rockets have a giant lead. The Tiny Rockets are increasing their lead. Huey easily taking it away with a layup. Yes! Tossed into the Goop Master. Passes the ball. Huey takes the ball away. That's not what I'm doing. The ball goes to Huey. Huey with a layup. The Tiny Rockets are lighting up their court. Watch the ball away. Okay, did you see that? Simply amazing. Inbound going to the Space Nuts. With the running over her bag. Inbound going to the Tiny Rockets. Are really moving well. Dude, he's tearing it up out there. Goofy is guarding the ball. Steals the ball. Passes. That block stops the shot. Ooh, the ball's taking a beating out there. Inbound going to the Space Nuts. With a layup. Yes! The ball is tossed in the middle. With the layup. The Tiny Rockets are in complete control of this contest. Still Huey. With the Space Nuts. Could use a little help up there. The Tiny Rockets seem like they've given up. With the block. Ooh, the ball's taking a beating out there. Louie with the steal. Way to hold the ball. Louie takes a shot from there with the reverse dunk. Passes. Ready to take the shot. It's fantastic. The ball is tossed in Louie. Takes a shot from there with the reverse dunk. Inbound going to the Space Nuts. Takes the ball. Connects it, babe. The ball is tossed in Huey slams it down with the reverse dunk. Inbound going to the Space Nuts. Tossed it into the Goop Master. With a layup. That sound means it's the end of the third quarter. Bye-bye, third quarter. Thank you. The Space Nuts. 24. The Tiny Rockets, 61. In this quarter, the Tiny Rockets scored 16. Alright, we just started the fourth quarter. The ball is tossed into Louie. Trying really hard. Triple dunk! That dunk was nuts! No one can stop him. Inbound going to the Space Nuts. With a running layup. Connection made. Inbound going to the Tiny Rockets. The ball is tossed into Louie. With a ready. With a quick steal. Louie. Done. With a running layup. This is fantastic. Huey takes the ball up the front court, dribbles at a tremendously high speed. From Louie, the ball goes to Huey. From Huey, the ball goes to Huey. Takes a shot from there. I haven't seen a crowd this excited in a long time. Huey, taking it away. How did they catch that? Takes a shot. Dynamite shooting today. Tossed into the Goop Master. Ready! Way up high. Yes! Huey with the layup. The Tiny Rockets are lighting up the court. Inbound going to the Space Nuts. Huey with the dunk. The Space Nuts. Could use a little help out there. Inbound going to the Space Nuts. Tossed into the Goop Master. A pass in the paint to Goofy. With the layup. Inbound going to Dewey. With a 2. Connection made. Inbound going to the Space Nuts. Huey, easily taking it away. That's not slam. That was rigged. Passes. Ready with a jump shot. Herbert takes the ball away. With a score does triple dunk. Yeah, with authority. Huey is on fire. Inbound going to the Space Nuts. With a score of nuts. Stops the ball. The shot is knocked away. Goes into the air. Spectabulous. Ball is tossed into the from Louis. With the layup. This is fantastic. Inbound going to the Space Nuts. Passes the ball. With great hang-up. That signals the end of the quarter. The Space Nuts suffer a huge loss. The Space Nuts 34. The Tiny Rockets 93. This intense matchup ends with a win for the Tiny Rockets. We'll see you back here